Assalamu alaikum. Hope you are all fine and attending your online lessons regularly, and hope you are not facing any sort of problem while attempting assignments at the end of the lesson. Today we are going to discuss two most important questions, which are nature region of Pakistan, number two, major environmental hazards and their remedies. The most important objectives of this lesson is we have to discuss five nature regions of Pakistan. Number two, define environmental hazards of Pakistan, and we will try to find out their remedies. Elaborate various types of pollution, which you know earlier in your early classes. Describe waterlogging and salinity. We will discuss what is the meaning of waterlogging and what are the reasons for waterlogging and salinity. Before we are going to discuss major nature region of Pakistan, the most important thing I want to discuss here, we have to discuss here in this chapter with reference to climate. We have four regions. With reference to temperature, we have four regions, and when we will discuss the physical feature, these are again four. But when we will discuss nature region of Pakistan, my dear students, these are five. So, with reference to climate, temperature, and physical, these are four types of regions. But we will discuss nature region. These are five. It's a very important MCQ as far as the exam is concerned. So we are going to discuss major nature region of Pakistan. These are five. Number one, plain region. We have already discussed in the previous lesson. What is a plain? Even surface of land is called a plain. Types of desert we will discuss in this lesson. Coastal region. The coastal belt include Balochistan and the Sindh area. Then we will move towards tropical and subtropical region. This is include northern area of Pakistan and dry and semi-dry mountain regions. Plains of Pakistan. We have the two types of plains in Pakistan: the upper Indus Plain, the lower Indus Plain. The Indus Deltaic Plain is also part of the lower Indus Plain. In the previous lesson, we have discussed the definition of Indus plain area of Pakistan and the types of the plain area of Pakistan. In this map, you can easily find out the plain area of Pakistan. I already told you where the plain area starts in Pakistan. If you will look at the area of Mithankot, you will see. I already pointed out that the point where five river meets that place, that area is called the Mithankot, and you will see in the red color where Pakistan is written. You will see there the Mithankot is written. So area which is above Mithankot is called the Upper Indus Plain, and the area which is below Mithankot, that is called Lower Indus Plain, and you can see the delta in the only Indus Plain. Yes, we already discussed while we are discussing the map, the Upper and Lower Indus Plain, the main populated and cultivated area of Pakistan. This is the characteristic of that area. The fan-shaped region of the Upper Indus Plain in Punjab, five rivers like figures flow down to join into mighty stream at Mithankot. This is the point which I have shown you in the map. The Lower Indus comprise the province of Sindh, which lies on either side of the single stream of the river Indus, the river having given its name to the province. Desert is the second type of natural region of Pakistan. Now question is, what is desert? The definition of desert is the area which receives less than 10 inches rainfall, that is called the desert. In Pakistan we have three types of desert. Number one, Thal Desert, number two, Cholistan Desert, number three, Nara and Tharparkar deserts. Yes, students, a very important natural region of Pakistan, and very much important as far as your exams short question is concerned. We have two types of basically plateaus of Pakistan. Number one, the Potwar Plateau. Number two, the Balochistan Plateau. Salt range is also another very important short question is about the coastline of Pakistan. Longest coastline of Pakistan is the Balochistan coastline, which is 771 kilometers long. Very important MCQ, you can highlight in your book as well. The total length of the coastal area of Pakistan is about 1100 kilometers. So again, a very important short with MCQ. The coastal area of Pakistan are in the province of Sindh and Balochistan. Please, you can write down these two important areas where coastal areas are located in Pakistan. These coastal areas are on the shore of Arabian Sea, and it connects Pakistan with other countries of the world through a sea route. When we move towards the fourth natural region of Pakistan, that is tropical and subtropical region, what about that region? The weather is extremely cold over here. It usually snows. The summer season has moderate temperature in some parts of this region. Himalaya, Murray and Hazara are included in that area. Number fifth natural region is dry and semi-dry mountain region. As the name shows, this region includes small hills of Makrana and Lesbela, Kalar desert area of Chagi and Haran. This receives less than 12 inches rainfall annually. It's a very important. The summers are hot and long. Now we are going to start the second very important topic, that is major environmental hazards. What is a hazard? Hazard is actually the problem. Now students, we are going to discuss what are the environmental issues of Pakistan. A number of serious environmental problems are inherent in the country which are of great ecological concern in the term of its sustainable economic future. These include soil erosion, pesticides misuse, deforestation, desertification, urban population, pollution, waterlogging and salinity, freshwater pollution, and marine water pollution, just to name a few. Now, the question is, what is the definition of pollution? When harmful substances contaminate the environment, it is called pollution. Pollution refers to the very bad condition of environment in terms of quantity and quality. These are the various types of pollution. Number one, air pollution. Number two, water pollution. Number three, noise pollution. Number four, land or soil pollution. Number four, radioactive pollution. But in now, students, you can see these are various causes or types of air pollution. What are the sources or causes of the air pollution? Number one, industrial industries. Number two, automobiles and domestic fuels. Number three, high proportion of undesirable gases such as sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide. Dust, and in dust, cement dust, foundry dust, and wind blown solid dust is included. Then mist, then smoke, then carbon black is also included, and aerosols. Okay, students, when you will see air pollution, first question which comes in our mind, that is, what is atmosphere? Atmosphere is the life blanket of Earth. It is therefore essential that we know more about the atmosphere and the ways in which it is polluted. Air is considered safe when it contains no harmful dust and gases. Now, how the water become polluted. About 40% of death worldwide are caused by water pollution. It again causes the serious diseases as well. Water pollution is caused by organic and inorganic industrial waste and effluents discharged into rivers. Noise also causes anxiety, stress, reaction, and fright. Noise pollution, we can easily define or simplify as unwanted sound. The sound is present or not depends upon its loudness, duration, rhythm, and the mood of the person. Noise pollution not only result in irritation and anger. Noise level decibels, dB, dB stand for decibels. Intensity, frequency, periods of exposure, and duration. The main reason of land pollution or soil pollution is that one-fourth of area is covered by land. Land is a earth which is occupied by land for shelter occupation, and the people are the reason to make the soil. Now students, you can see this graph table in which you can see the world's most polluted countries, and you can see the ranking of Pakistan. Pakistan stood second after Bangladesh in the most polluted countries. So this is the condition of Pakistan as far as the pollution is concerned. Now, very much important, another factor of environmental hazard is desertification in Pakistan. Unscientific land use practices and mismanagement of land and water resource is the reason. Another reason is discriminate removal of trees, shrubs, and other vegetation to meet the fuel, wood, and other needs. Rapid growth in population. This is the very much important reasons for the desertification, resulting in extension in cultivation and an increase in the livestock pressure. Now you can see the diagram, and in which you can see how the desertification occurred. Climate and land degradation is the major component which cause the society, the social and economic behavior, and soil, water, vegetation, land and water use, climate and climate change. Diagram shows how the desertification is occurred. Being an agriculture country, we can see this diagram, how our land is affected. You can see the right side seepage due to the canals and turbella dam, 48% land is disturbed. When you will see the dotted side, poor and unscientific irrigation practices, which affect 28% of the total land. And if you will see the last side, which with 24% is written, that land is affected by the unscientific agricultural practices. Again, a very important short question, or the important environment hazards in Pakistan, that is waterlogging and salinity in Pakistan. The question is, what is waterlogging? Waterlogging represents a situation whereby the underground water comes to on the surface of the land, and in certain cases it gathers on the ground level of the land and it may assume the shape of stream. This is called waterlogging. When land comes to the specific type of table, so what is the result? As a result, the land become uncultivable. In some areas, the underground water does not reach the upper level of the land but remains slightly lower, and the land salts gather. The first description which I told you earlier in the last slide, that is the water logging. Now, reason of salt. The reason of salt is that when upper level of the land remains slightly lower and the land salt gather near the roots of the plant, such situation is called salinity. So there is slight difference between waterlogging and salinity. In this case, the sufficient amount of water is not available for irrigation. Hence, the salts are not absorbed in the land after having mixed. Being an agriculture country, you can see this slide, in which you will see that how much our land is affected by waterlogging and salinity. 38% of Pakistan irrigated lands are waterlogged, 14% saline, only 45% of cultivable land is under cultivation at a given time. So half of the land is waterlogged. Salt accumulation in the Indus Basin, saline water intrusion into mined aquifers. Yes, in the last we will do the recap after doing discussion the very important two questions. First one was the major natural region of Pakistan. Second one was the major environmental hazards of Pakistan. We have seen in all the maps, in the diagrams, we have discussed what are the natural region of Pakistan. These are five. What are the environmental hazards of Pakistan, in which the very much important are pollution, waterlogging and salinity, desertification. And then we have discussed the types of pollution, which is very important question which affected our human life a lot. And in the last we have described waterlogging and salinity, in which we have seen how much land is affected by waterlogging and salinity.